Medic response.
Cunningham was established in 1950. It was established as a volunteer fire agency to protect the dairy farmland that this area was back then. It was a volunteer agency. It became paid in 1983. It was a part volunteer, part paid combination department. Evolved into a full career department. Began running heavy automatic aid with the Parker Fire Protection District and Castlewood Fire Protection District. Castlewood became South Metro. South Metro merged with Parker, and it was always thought that this fire department would eventually merge with South Metro as well, and that finally came to fruition. Cunningham has a unique district. It's two different response areas. So District 61 would be unincorporated Arapahoe County, bordered by Denver on three sides and Aurora on the other. So it kind of sits as an island. The other part of the district would be 62s and 63s, which is unincorporated Arapahoe County and part of the city of Centennial in the eastern portion of our district, and that's largely a bedroom community. Yeah, there's a high call volume down in this area. It's a small area but high density population. Medic units tend to run a lot of transports. So the two medic unit concept actually came into effect with Cunningham. We ran it that way for about 6 or 7 years before disbanding that company, and we opened it up again with South Metro. And the main reason for it, other than the transports, is to provide extra firefighters for the fire ground. Correct. Every member that staffs the medic unit is also a firefighter. So the additional medic unit brings 2 additional firefighters to the scene. The incident commander can utilize those 2 firefighters in any way that he deems appropriate, including throwing ground ladders to rescue people or assisting with the hose line stretch. So the more people that we can put on the fire ground, the faster, the better the fire will go. You want to get out and learn these buildings as best as you can before there's a fire. When the fire is occurring in the building is not the time to know where the fire alarm panel is, where the FDC is, where the stairwells are, how these buildings are constructed. The more knowledge you have of the building prior to the event, the more successful you'll be, both as a firefighter on the hose line and as a battalion chief in charge of the fire. So we try to make an effort to get out and learn these buildings as well as we can, as often as we can, talk about firefighting, discuss strategy and tactics, and that way we are more prepared when the fire event occurs. Sometimes the scenes can be chaotic depending on the time of day. When you first arrive on scene at nighttime, a lot of times you have people that are hanging out of windows or on balconies that are wanting to be rescued. The biggest challenges of this battalion in the realm of firefighting would be the large majority of unsprinklered multiple dwellings that exist down here. 1960s, 1970s Arapahoe County building codes weren't quite the same as neighboring cities such as Denver. So you see a lack of sprinkler system, smoke detection. Fire Prevention Bureau has worked over the years to retroactively retrofit some of these, but a large majority of them still remain unsprinklered. High density population causes for some interesting fires.
Then maybe you should find a guy in the hallway. Maybe that's a separate one for resources wise.
Well, what's the purpose of urgent traffic?
Engine 61, Medic 61, map page, M28B, at Club Valencia 1330 South Parker Road. Engine 61, Medic 61,
Engine 61 back up.
Go ahead.
You're
Yourself and your medic are responding to Club Valencia, main building, on a 46-year-old male conscious breathing chest pain.
Where's that collecting?
We get here at 7 a.m. and we usually go through and get all of our rigs checked out, make sure that we're response ready. And then one of my main priorities is physical fitness. So we'll sit down and have a morning meeting and just kind of let everybody know what's going on in the day, whether we have training, things like that, and then followed by physical fitness. And we usually try to do some sort of a workout. A lot of times it's a crew workout, and if we're not all working out together, we're still working out at the same time typically. That's something I feel is real important, and something I stress highly. And it's just something that's very important to keep our firefighters healthy and safe. After our workout, then it's usually getting close to lunchtime, so we'll eat lunch. And then if we have training, we'll go to training. Or if we don't have training, then sometimes we'll do a company training of some sort, or we'll go out and do some district familiarization like we did today.
But it's a book, it's a collection of every single one of those last pages. Wow. It's awesome, I mean, because they're short, right? You read them. Yeah. Keeps your interest. It's 5 minutes to read it. You learn much different stuff. So, yeah, learn. It's pretty fascinating.
No, if you have it, I'd love to read it.
Yeah, I got it somewhere.
You know, it's so easy to read that it tells a story about why they do what they do.
Yeah,
Like wearing rubber turnout coats and riding the back step again.
very captivating individual.
Yeah.
Worked for a career fire department, left there. Lifelong dream was to be FDNY firefighter. So left there, became a firefighter at FDNY, backstepper.
Yeah.
And then got promoted.
Engine,
Yeah.
medic, response, medical assist.
Students, when you get back, I'm going to take you so I can get people off.
Engine 61, medic 611, medical assist, map page, in process, shell,
Oh, the shell!
Engine 61, medical response, medical assist.
Yeah.
J-Lo, extra larges? Yeah, whatever you got.
Breathing problem.
Meg's coming right behind us.
Here we go. I can fit right here. It's the flag.
Okay. Yeah. Why don't we wheel back over here?
Wheelchair van. I think I wheelchair over now.
Alright. Yeah. There's your pulse, sir. Alright, we're gonna put a mask on you to help you breathe, okay? Give you some medication.
And then in the evenings after dinner or around dinner time, we tend to start running calls, and we tend to pick up and get a little bit busy. And it's not uncommon for us to run 20 calls out of the station in a 48-hour period.
Morning, Saturday, 1950, Saturday, 207, Aurora Angela, Medic 61, Medical Assist.
Copy, so there's a ladder 12 Delta for the night, 1957.
Unconscious party.
Okay.
Engine 61, Medic 61, unconscious party, nav page, N28B.
Those are nice gloves. It's like the one thing that we had nice was in South Metro.
Yeah, those are nice gloves.
Nice they showed blood release.
Engine 61 Echo.
You're clear, right? Alright. Engine 61.
61 is going to be unit number 107 on the 69 male, contributing signal.
61 got it. Nice. Alright, so we're going to 1331.
1920.
So that's going to be in the northwest corner, Chris. Back in the back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
7. Yeah, the unit's in that corner also. Corner of the building. You got gloves up here, Chris?
No, there was extra larges in here somewhere. Yeah.
Thanks. Need those back? Says he passed out here. No. Yeah, it just says on the notes he may have passed out. Yeah.
No. Whenever they film this
Next one, Chris.
Oh,
Next one.
gotcha.
1331 in unit 107 is what we're looking for.
Hey,
Hey,
I live right over.
Any other dogs in there?
Nope.
no? Okay.
He's all the way in the back there.
Okay, thanks.
Hey guys, we're gonna be in the back.
all the way to the back.
Sir? So my job kind of depends on the kind of call that we're going on, but something like a medical call, my main job is to just relay information from the notes on the MDC and let them know what kind of call we're going on, as well as giving directions to the scene. Some of our more seasoned engineers like Chris have a pretty good idea where we're going most of the time, but a lot of times I'll have to get them in the last, couple hundred feet just to the correct unit, depending on which place we're going to. Structure fires, I'll give them a little bit more information, maybe tell them where fire hydrants are as we're going in, so we know what fire hydrant we're going to take based on where we're going, and we'll talk about the building itself, whether it's a center hallway and some of our tactics that we would normally use in that particular style building. It can be nerve-wracking sometimes. Because we are close to just about everything in this district. Our longest response time is probably 4 minutes or less. So if we're coming from out of quarters, we don't have a lot of time to talk about things like that. So we try to get as much done as we can in that short period of time.
Engine 63, Engine 61, Medic 63, Battalion Chief 61, confirmed residential structure fire, map page, R33. A 15,696 East Prentice Lane. Engine 63, Engine 61, Medic 63, Battalion Chief 61, confirmed residential structure fire.
Aircraft credit to him. Commando. 360, please. We had to pull him off back deck. Would you have extension into the home? We pull him 2.5 around the back left fire back.
Engine 15, other agency assist, map page, R22A at Littleton City Center,
60 Bravo, ready for water.
Your incident has been updated.
Command Battalion 32.
Tower 35.
A little bit.
Bravo.
Tower 34, with assist, map page, P27B, 7070.
It's all frozen out here.